Welcome to the first Three Dogs podcast. I'm here, Jeremy Cook. This is all taking place at the Black Lotus Cafe. What's up, Jeremy?
What is up? And your name is Lucid Espresso. Don't forget. Don't forget to introduce yourself.
I'm a little nervous right now. The first episode.
Look, we done many first episodes. So don't act like you nervous. Come on.
I know, but this is like the first time
Yeah.
me throwing something on my channel.
Oh yeah. See, like I put a whole bunch of shit. Just throw it at the wall. I'm like, fuck that shit. It has no. Is the audio's off? I don't care. You gotta just be consistent. That's why I try to be. You don't need talent to be. If you don't need talent, you just gotta be consistent. That's it.
Because like if they like you, watch it.
No matter what. And then we seen that in the internet. Go ahead. But I'm glad I'm not the host because I can just be wild and just say whatever, and you gotta control it. I appreciate that. But go ahead, do your thing. While we here.
Yeah, so first episode, Straight All Podcast, and we got Jeremy here from Preferred Dimension.
Welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy. Go ahead.
Already trying to steal the show.
I gotta say it. I say it like every day. Like it's so bad. I say it all the time about like being ironic. It's like like somebody wants to do something tomorrow. I was like, all right, I'll see you in the next dimension. I was like, this is so cringe.
This became your lifestyle at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make it to a catchphrase. You know, when people see me, they like, should I say it? Should I say it? Hey, see you next dimension, man. Like, God, I'm trying to take a shit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man.
They're like in the stall next to me. Like, look at a phone with Jeremy from Preferred Dimension.
It's like, see this shit in the next dimension.
So I wanna like do a little bit of like kind of introduction on yourself. So you were born here, right?
I know.
Okay.
Michigan, yeah. I've lived here my whole entire life.
Same. We do have a lot in common, especially with like our childhood, our losses, and like even our path, career, filmmaking, and that's pretty cool. And like, I felt like I was like seeing myself. It's like, damn, dude. It's like I can understand your hardship because I went through like losing my mom at a young age and stuff like that. But luckily,
Oh yeah, yes. My dad is the best dad. I made a video on my channel, like just for Father's Day. Like he talking about how great of a dad he is. So
that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I actually like didn't really get along with my father. But it wasn't until like the last 2 months of his life is when like
You see?
like everything had to be like, you know, in a good terms. He made sure to do that. Like we had like this weird talk, and I was like, "This is, I don't know how to feel about this. Like, are we really having a heart to heart right now, Dad?
Yeah.
It's crazy." And like, I started crying. He started crying. It was just like,
That's good.
Yeah, it was like a huge emotional fest. But like,
I
felt
had a bad situation. I can explain in a second. Where it was the opposite.
it was just weird because like it was just like something that I wasn't ready for, you know. And just to come out and just kind of just drop like whole entire like bucket of emotions on me, like how he's been feeling, and thinking back on his life is like kind of like crazy to be talking about that right now, you know. And it just sat with me for a long time, but like it built trauma for me.
Oh yeah, that's traumatic experience.
And so like today I was like, I'm still mad about it, only because like I wish he would have done it.
Yeah.
Because like it was just so.
At least you did it, though. At least you did it.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, because I had a situation. Well, we wasn't mad at each other, but my Aunt Carol, she was in the hospital, and like we were really close, and then she got sick. It was just hard for me to see her in the hospital, so I just like didn't really go see her. I just couldn't take it, and then like I didn't see her before she died, so I was like, damn. But it's like that's hard, man.
It's really hard.
Like it's hard to see somebody like that.
I still remember that day he passed away. So like I from the morning I woke up to like the following, I didn't go to sleep the next day.
Can't sleep.
Much. Like, all right, so the day started off pretty normal. I'm waking up, I make my dad this breakfast and give him this medicine. And like, just looked at lifeless in the bed.
Same thing with my mom. Yeah.
Bro, I saw called my uncle and was like, yeah, my dad's not. I'm feeling good. Like I had to call out to him. I had to shake him to wake him up. And, eyes rolled from the back of his head back. I'm like, fool. God, like in my thoughts, I was like, you were literally dead for a moment there.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle showed up, and I'm good. I know he's good because he's with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, when he walked him out right into the car and they drove off, I couldn't shut the door. And I was watching until I couldn't see the car anymore. And I got ready for the day and just sitting in the back of my head. Should have went with them. I get to work. I get to work, and the first thing I say to my manager, I say, "Hey Shannon, I feel like I should have just called out today." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "My dad went to the hospital, and I feel like I should have been. Should have just went with." And I was like, "But you know what? He's with my uncle. Fine, his brother, yada yada." Day goes by, best day ever. I made my numbers, made sales, got this girl's number. Whoa, crazy good day. I worked with my little brother Josh. It was just a good ass day, and then that was the day they released the new season of America's Best Damn True. I was like, bet. So I got with the boys and went over there, and we started having beers, and we're watching the show, and then I get a call from my uncle. He's like, "I need you to go to Kalamazoo, pick up your sister, and then drive back to Ann Arbor Hospital, father, because he's on life support right now." Hell, we're about to pull the plug. I was like, wasn't ready for it.
Never ready for it.
No, I raced all the way to Kalamazoo in my Kia Sportage. Right, drove it all the way back. I got pulled over by the cops. Told the cop what happened. He flicked on his light, escorted us all the way to.
See, there's some good cops out there.
There are some good cops out there.
Because if he gave you a ticket, you and OJ out there, just drive, because I'm not stopping. Fuck that. I'm sorry for cussing, my bad. I'm trying not to. I'm not trying not to cuss, man.
I'll do it, bro. I'll just bleep it out. Throw it on Patreon one day.
I hope one day, yes.
But I get there, and I know how you feel. You couldn't go in the room, look at them, or see someone you're close with about to just take their last breath.
Yes.
I had no choice because they needed a confirmation. Sure, you want to do this? That's the hard.
You had to do it.
Yeah, that's the hardest question.
Not really.
So the first thing the doctor said to me was, "Do you understand the situation?" I just yes. I didn't want you to explain it. And my sister goes, "No," and he explains the situation, and it just hits harder.
Yes.
When the doctor is he's not gonna.
Yeah. In detail, it's this is what's happening. I'm like, I know. I don't need to know the details. Let me breathe.
Words can come out more. I can say goodbye. I can say goodbye.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't see my Aunt Carol, because I know she's gonna go. I was like, I can't say it. Yeah. So, but it's hard to see somebody like that you grow up with your whole life, and you see them strong and there, but then everybody has that time where you're just sick and they're not the same person. Yeah. And just weird to see.
We didn't have a strong bond, but at the end of the day,
that's your dad. That's my dad. Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna have a bond.
Yeah, regardless if it's bad or good, you be sure you got to this point in your life.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm most thankful for.
Man, this is a hard topic for me to talk about. Sorry, dude. No, look, this is your podcast. And I share. I know what you're talking. I know how it is. So, it's gonna be a sad day. You want to see me sad? My dad passing.
Bro, I'm not ready to see you sad.
No,
I wouldn't even know what to do.
You won't see me for probably a month.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I disappeared for a whole month. My boss is she's she's taking it on because she knew that was the last of
my family. Yeah, that's really tough. Yeah.
She's you still got your uncle. It's yeah, but it's that was it. That's what's left of the Womack family that I know of. It's just me and my uncle.
You gotta make some seeds, man. You gotta populate the.
No, dude.
Anybody wants to? No, you don't want nothing. No kids. One little girl.
One little girl.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's too many. I got 3 brothers and 1 sister. My 3 brothers each have at least 4 kids, at least. Even before I was born, I had nieces and nephews. Well, I had a nephew. So I don't explain it. That's just how it is.
No, you don't have to.
But I have a nephew that's older than me by 1 year. Because my brother was so much older than me that he had kids before I was born.
That's wild.
That is wild.
That is so wild.
Yeah, so the cook gene is everywhere. So I don't think I need to populate this world more me. I'm more than enough, okay? More than enough, okay? My videos, my art
is your legacy.
Yes, that's my children and my video games. Don't touch my video games. Wait.
Let me say so.
I'll write a will and like you get this one, you can't sell that one. If you sell this one, I'm gonna haunt you from the grave. I'll come back.
Bro, what are they like in the biggest struggle?
And I hope Luigi like sucks me up in his vacuum. That's it. That's my fantasy. I literally just made it up. What you about to say?
I'll off of that. Like a whole Luigi mansion like fantasy.
Look, man, he's my dude. That's the green dude.
So I wanna get on more about your like career path. So, you went to school for filmmaking.
Yeah.
What was your thought process taking that path as a career? Because like we live in Michigan, so it's like the industry is not as big as like most places would be.
There was a time in like the late 2000s where a lot of movies were being made here, but then like I think they got rid of the tax incentive for it. Yeah. But it's mostly Hollywood, California, and a little bit of New York, and a little bit for a different type of movies. Why did I get into it, or?
Yeah, like why you decided to be a filmmaker?
Even though I'm Michigan, well, I've always wanted to be. Well, it starts with my dad. My dad is the dude at the family functions where he's like recording everything, and he has the camera. It's like, look, yeah, the big ass camera walking around. It's like, hey, takes pictures and stuff. So, I mean, if you see that all your life, you're always on video, then you're gonna do that. Then, in 2002, the classic Dragon Fighter was released. 10 years old, young Jeremy was in there acting his ass off, acting his bleep off, his butt off. 10 years old, playing 1, 2, 3, at least 6 characters, and I enjoyed the making like people smile, but they're like I love going back and watching it and like, oh, look at that funny moment, and like it's never not fun watching your dumb videos like wrestling videos we did. So I've known what I wanted to do with my life since I was like 10. Yeah, so there was no question.
So it's a little different for me.
Okay, go ahead. I wanted to be a wrestler too, but I always wanted to be an entertainer, I guess. So
there were so many paths goals in my life that I couldn't win, right? So at first, I originally wanted a girl to be a detective.
That'd be sweet. Forensics.
I love Sherlock Holmes.
I didn't know this about you.
And that's the type of detective I wanted to be. I used to read like all the mystery books and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know this.
And when Case Closed came out,
Case Closed.
Yeah, to watch a Case Closed.
I loved it.
This is what I want to do. Like I want to be Saint Luigi, I think his name was.
I forget.
Yeah, the main character.
Yeah.
When he's like the youngest detective.
I just call him Case Closed. That's Mr. Case Closed.
I wanted to be like him. Right. The English version, his name was Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy.
But his Japanese name was different.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be like Jimmy, like a young prodigy detective. That's what I wanted to do. But then I was like, I learned how to be in the police force for so long. And I was like,
that makes sense because you're always trying to, like, when we do our reviews, you're always trying to figure out what's next.
Yeah.
I'm still on the episode. He's like, this is what's going to happen 60 years from now. I'm like, what?
I'm usually right.
He's like, the clues, yeah. You're like, this is a little clue. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, my half brother, I have half siblings.
Nah.
I used to watch Case Closed with them. And, like, I would solve the case.
Oh, did you?
Bro, they're like, you worse than spoilers.
I know.
How can we watch the new episode and you already know who the killer is?
I know.
It was terrible. Like, that's how much I loved it.
So there's just with practice growing up, like, you're always trying to figure out. I I try not to like. I don't like figuring stuff out. I just want like to show it as it goes because I don't want to spoil myself. I'm like, but I do like detective stuff a lot.
Reading people too, which you also caught.
Oh yeah.
At Ohio Con how.
Oh yeah.
I'm really good at reading people because of that whole like that course of wanting to be a detective, reading like psychology books and understanding verbal language, body language. It was just like so much stuff that I was like taking in. I was like, why do I have all this information? And then like to be told that like I had to stay in the police force for like X amount of years. And I was like,
oh yeah, you gotta be a policeman first, right? Yeah, apparently. How many years do you think?
Probably 4 to 6 years. I don't know.
I would never be a police. That is.
I was 17 when I found out about this, so like the information could have been wrong.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
So I was like, I just took it from them, and I was like, I don't want to do it if I don't want to be a police officer, right? And I want to go straight to the detective lifestyle, right?
You can't. You gotta pay your dues.
Your dues, yeah. You gotta be on the field first.
It makes sense because it's a different experience to be on the field. Exactly. Like they can train you all you want, but you need that in-field experience where like a gun's like pointing at you. Like you need that experience, unfortunately, and that's something I would never do because I like living too much. Like, it sounds like fun, but I don't want to get shot by like some junkie guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I know like detective work is never like it is in the movies.
That's what I think of.
Yeah, you think
they wearing a long trench coat.
It's not.
Man, it's like wait, is Stray Dogs a detective show? Okay, all right, that's why. Okay. It's all come together because he's wearing a long ass trench coat, and then you talking about detectives. That's why you like it so much. That's why this is the Stray Dogs podcast, right? Okay, all right, go ahead. It's all coming together. It's an art.
So, but most of the time it was just like them knocking on the doors, asking a few questions, trying to find like alibis and make sure like the suspect that they have committed the crime. So they're pretty much just going like point A, point B, points. Kind of gonna get all the information. Like you have to see the crimes, I like information, taking notes.
I got a question. Have you ever seen True Detective?
True Detective? I have not. Doesn't sound familiar.
It's a True Detective. It has Matthew McConaughey. You should watch that. It's good. Go ahead. The first season.
I'll check that out.
Is it true? Yeah, I think it's True Detective.
But I went from wanting to be a detective to being a music producer. Because a lot of people in my family are big into music. So I was like, oh, that might be my calling. Like, might be in our blood. All of us do music because like I have family in Chicago that are like, I believe I left you one of the CDs in the car.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, maybe that might be my calling. As I got older, I was like, I want to tell stories, right? I want to animate. So I started writing my book. And then like at that point, I was like, I don't know how to draw anymore because I stopped drawing. Like, I wanted, and like, I learned that I can still tell a story, but as a director. I started writing scripts and stuff like that. Like maybe one day, like my book may be like
adapted.
Yeah, like when technology is advanced to make it. So now we're starting to see like One Piece being adaptation, like an adaptation with live actions and stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe one day like my book can be like that, just to get a whole adaptation. Maybe.
Hopefully one day. So you're a man of many talents: DJ, director, chef, a fashionista, a fashion designer, all of that. There's nothing this man can't do. So I understand. Now you're a detective. I didn't even know that. It was right in my face with the reviews. So I had no idea. Now you're a detective.
Yeah, dude, jack of all trades. Like, whoa, what? Hey,
what?
Hey, I'm supposed to be iterating you. I feel like I'm talking too much about myself.
Look, So me as a person, I like hearing people's stories. I'm not really much a talker about myself. I like hearing people's stories. So that's not the type of interview I like. Go ahead. You can talk about me.
Well, I want to.
I'm pretty simple, so.
All right, so I know we had this conversation before, but like for your fans and the people who are watching, what are your 3 favorites
of all time? All right, I'm not going to think too much about it. The first thing that comes to my mind is Pulp Fiction. Can I say anime movie? Ghost in the Shell, the original one. I'll describe why. And the third one, See, I like. Should I put a horror movie in there? All right, I like Goodfellas a lot, but Pulp Fiction, that's a crime. I'll say The Thing from 1982. The Thing. Yeah. Yeah. So you want me to explain why for each one? All right. Pulp Fiction. That is like. You seen it? Yeah, I've seen it. All right. So like the dialogue in that is the most natural dialogue I've ever heard. Like it's literally sounds like people just talking, shooting the shit. And the way I don't like always long form storytelling where like it's like a huge complex plot. I don't know. I like the simple things of life when people just having conversations, like a dumbass conversation. That's why I like slice of life anime. And it's like most of it, it's just a day in the life of like a gangster, and it's like the characters are so memorable. They just create great moments in that movie. Like the dance scene with John Travolta and Uma Thurman, the scene with Samuel L. Jackson. Everybody, if you haven't even seen that movie, you know the scene where he's about to shoot the guy. He's quoting the Bible. It's like, and it's like I'm more important. Like characters are more important to me than the plot. I know that's like blasphemous to say for some people. It's like if I don't care about the characters, I don't. It could be it could be the coolest plot ever.
Yeah. I mean, because your characters are what's gonna make the plot sell.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Like, I could write the best story, but if I hire garbage actors, and yeah, they get the lines right, but they don't sell the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel natural.
Yes.
It won't feel like a movie. It feel like you're just like, what am I watching?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's my problem with some like Inception. Yeah. I like it. Like that's one of my favorite movies, but it's more a focus on the plot than the characters. And once I seen it like a couple times, I don't really care to watch it again because I know the plot, but I don't get anything from the characters, the nuances of the characters, and like I want like because it's like your friends. You want to see your friends all the time. It doesn't really matter what we're doing. It's still a good time, you know. But like, because you like the person.
It was another movie that we can put in the same boat as, and like the characters are great, but you already know the plot. I want to say Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time too. One of the best video game movies.
Yes, has a cult following, right? But everyone can relate to those characters.
Yes.
So go back and like you can just quote, like pick your favorite character. You can quote the whole entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and my brother Blake would do that. We just start watching. We watched Scott Pilgrim so many times to the point like we could start the first line and go through the whole entire script. Just playing.
Really? It's that's sweet. I love that.
Yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim.
I do too. It's like probably top 10 for me.
And what made me happy is that it was my favorite director for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I already knew it was gonna. It was crazy that like it wasn't as big when it came out. I know what Scott Pilgrim was, but it was like originally a manga. But fun fact about that, Scott Pilgrim, the movie, finished the whole entire series before the books were done.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
So that's why the ending's different?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know how I wanted to end it.
See, I'm not a big fan of the ending. I don't like.
That's why there was two endings.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't want Scott to go with
Yeah, I didn't either.
Everybody wanted knives. I mean, everyone loves knives, but the real
I don't like. That's my main. Like I didn't really like them.
The real ending, there's a lot more to it.
Uh-huh.
But then what's even better is when you read the manga, right, or the comic book.
Uh-huh.
There's so much more. There's other characters like Lisa. There's like a lesbian scene with Knives and Kim.
Why didn't we get this?
Yeah, like Steven Stills ends up falling in love with another dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Styles like, oh my god, you're gay. Like it was so good. That the books, the movie, everything is good. I do both. They bring it back as an animation series. At least
I'm hoping for that, man. So Ghost in the Shell, the 1995 one. I think that's in terms of just the look of it, the animation. They could literally be saying in nothing, but just the look of it, the cinematography, just the art style is the best I've ever seen. I love it so much. I love sci-fi. I love the future tech. I like the use of androids and like the philosophy of it, or like what's really human, you know. But like I just see pictures in my head, like shots where it's like the most beautiful. I could just stare at all day, and the music is not a lot of. It's not a lot of I mean, there's a lot of dialogue. It's not like the story and the structure of it is a lot of just info, but it's so interesting that I don't care. And like there's just scenes of like just showing the world. I'm like, man, I just wish I could go there and just. This is the most beautiful movie ever, and that's why I enjoy movies, because of the visuals.
Is that what got you into anime?
Oh no, what got me into anime was Pokemon. No, mostly Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. Like I remember the day that Goku went Super Saiyan, and that was the most hyped day of my life.
I've watched anime as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what solidified me into like deep into anime, and I have to say, is when I went to go visit or spend a night at my friend Max's house. And he's like,
oh, you see, I didn't see Akira until much later.
Bro, when I watched Akira, I was like, this is by far the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's still like not even matched.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, wow. And that's what like solidified me into like anime. I was like, that's when I became the
guru. You know, the part where there was a part in Trigun Stampede where they do the motorcycle slide. They did that in the second episode too. They still reference that movie all the time.
Yeah, I think someone went through and made a video to see how many times that was referenced. I believe there was over 236 references.
It's a great shot.
Just still go. Man. And I'm not talking about just from like anime, cartoon, and live action. Like even people in live action do the bike slide, and I'm like, bro, that's pretty cool. I think recently, if you watched the movie Nope from Jordan Peele,
yep,
she does.
He
does it with the bike,
and I noticed it every time too.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god! I was like, that's a Akira reference.
But like, it's hard to say 3 movies because I want to say so many anime movies, so many, because it's just so many I like. But the third one I was talking about, what was the third one I said? Not Goodfellas, but The Thing. Okay, I wanted to choose a horror movie because like the practical effects in that is the best I've ever seen. And this movie's 40 years old, and I love great horror movies, like with psychological horror. You don't know who's the thing, so like it could be you, and like you could just be acting like you're my friend, but you give me alone that you consume my body.
You want to hear one of my so I have like a few favorite movies, horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like to say like one of my most favorite is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I love this so much. It's so great.
Something can get me to not want to sleep at night, or just like I think I stayed up for like 2 years straight. I was so scared. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can do that to me, it's a good movie. And like I seen Junon before I seen The Grudge.
Oh yeah.
The part where she's like taking a shower and like the hands
comes out. Yeah.
And I was scared to take a shower. I was like, bro, I can't wash my hair if I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I have a unreasonable fear of like something grabbing me in the toilet. Like sitting down and like something grabs my ass. I don't like it. I'm like, I gotta check it, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
My goodies, not my goodies. Sierra.
Shout out. Yeah, I know. I also like the Puppet Master.
Oh, I love that too.
That was really good. That was
creepy as fuck too. Puppets are.
I think the scariest one was, I think it was the girl one where she like spit out leeches.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that's so gross. I was so scared of that, bro.
You know, I wish I thought of this. I don't know. This I guess this is kind of like off the wall, but the Five Nights at Freddy's, the animatronics. Man, I should have thought of that because I've been so afraid of animatronics, like the Chuck E. Cheese shit. Like it's so base, it's so simple. Why didn't anybody?
Here's the crazy part about that.
It's like the biggest thing ever. Now
watch Chainsaw Man. You know how the devils are based off of fear?
Yeah.
What if there was an animatronic devil, dude?
It should be. It should be.
You know how many people are afraid of Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes, I could see like that big orange dude.
Yeah, they're like, Chucky's coming out. I'd be like, no. As a kid, I didn't want that. I wanted the pizza, the ball pit.
The ball pit has some crazy shit in it too.
Your birthday, you get to sit in the front. You know how traumatizing that is?
Man, I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Like the day of fun.
That bird. That bird was that was sleeping the whole band and stuff. And how
it's even creepier because like they just leave them out there to just. You never want to go back to the food area. You're like, I really want a pizza, but Chucky's over there.
Yes, you never want to go by yourself. So he's like, come with me.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I hate this. Dude. I was like, I just want to.
Do they still have that? They don't have the old school ones. The old school ones.
Creepy.
Yeah, it was staring to your soul.
I think someone took pictures of a burned down Chuck E. Cheese place and like they had pictures of the bread.
And
they look creepy. Even
I gotta see that. I gotta see that, but I wish I thought of that idea because I like creature features. I like monsters. I'm not really scared of ghosts like that because fuck those ghosts. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. If I can't see you, I ain't scared of you. All right, come. You move this like okay, good. Why don't you clean the dishes while you at it?
All right, ghosts aren't scary. I don't find it scary.
No,
that's why like paranormal activity, something like that. That's because like that's resigning your home. Like in my home, I don't have that issue because like, I mean, we do have like shadow people in that house.
Hey man, we just hanging out. We just hanging out.
Just like knock shit over.
Yeah, I don't care. You gonna bite me? You gonna eat me? Like I'm scared of that.
That ain't nothing. But it's more so like slasher films. They can seem a little scary because like psychopath killers.
I just love gore and the kills.
I think that's what makes a horror movie good. You have some good gore.
I once wrote a screenplay about this guy that wanted to be like a practical effect maker, but like everybody in his life was like holding him back. Like this is not a real career. So I started that. I wrote that for school, but I'd always had an idea, and that was like probably a field I would want to go into too. But I don't know, getting up there in the age, I gotta get to it.
It's hard in a movie like that where like the guy on set was like actually killing people.
Oh, what is that? There was a movie. He was doing the effects. Oh, that's a good idea. Damn.
No, it was like the director's idea.
Director was doing it.
Yeah, so like everyone behind the scene, but he was just killing all the actors.
Wait, I think I've seen something like that.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie.
Well, we'll look it up. But that's a good idea, like where the guy making the practical effects
is the killer.
Yeah,
and like you think the scene looks so cool, like
but it's happening like.
But you're like, oh no, shit! I actually killed this person.
Yeah, but like it's always a mistake, you know. It's always explained, so it's like weird stuff happening. That's good. We should keep that in mind. All right, what's the next question, sir?
So I want to.
It's already 10:00. Damn. I gotta go to school tomorrow. Yeah, snow day.
We're only about 35 minutes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
So I want to get a little bit more into like your career path. So apparently you are a YouTuber. Amateur YouTuber.
What's an amateur YouTuber?
What is an amateur?
The one that doesn't get paid for it?
Yeah, I like that.
Professional, like I guess a professional is like that's your day job, right? Yeah. I wish.
I think you and me, amateur YouTubers, probably
certified amateur.
Certified amateurs, yeah. So what is how many subscribers are you sitting at now?
So 572.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
And how long you been doing YouTube for?
This run or the whole time? This run started February 2020.
Damn, bro. You have a lot of it.
Yeah, I have like 160. Yeah. I feel weird if I don't release a video in a week. I feel like I didn't do my job.
I feel like you're making good progress where you're at. I see you. Not only am I working with you on a few of your contents with like the anime reviews for here in Trigon right now, but that's 2 videos right there.
Yes.
On top of doing your pickup videos.
Too much work. If anybody wants to edit my videos for free, let me know.
I think that's
no. I promise that you get a seat at the table once I make it. Once we make it,
what's your goal with, to 1,000 subscribers?
My big plan was hit 1,000 subscribers, continue doing what I'm doing, and then just make more like high quality content, like do more different stuff. Like I want to do more scripted stuff, but just keep on growing, do more promotion, because like the only thing that like holds me back is like I gotta work. I'll be doing this all day if I could.
So now, with that being said, because like 1,000 subscribers, right? That's a milestone.
Yeah.
Like some people can easily do that, right? But for like
the average person, yeah,
for certain content, it's not easy to do.
No.
So like that's a huge milestone. Like is anyone on Twitch can stream, have at least 3 viewers, do it for 7 days, and get 50 followers, easy.
Yeah.
And you're affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
That system is there to weave out bots, right? Back when there was like Justin TV and Twitch first started.
Oh, Justin TV, wow.
Yeah.
Going back.
Yeah, when it all first started, right? People were easily getting partnered, and then they would just like bot scheme. People would just tune in, and this, there was just a rack of money that way. So they started the affiliate program to weave out the bots. It's an easy thing to do. You can do it within first week of starting your stream, and you had enough like promotion and connection with people to tune in and watch you and support you, right? But now, with that being said, YouTube is different. There is no like small program. Once you hit that 1,000 followers, right? Hit that, what was it?
It's 4,000.
40,000, 40 hours.
It's 4,000.
4,000 hours watch, right? And that's a lot of hours.
And you gotta, once a year goes by, it goes back down. Yep. Yes. That's why people be making long videos.
Yep. And with that being said, that's a huge milestone.
Yeah.
Now you're able to get monetized and like have that choice. Is like, do I want to make Blitz a career?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough because it's not an easy thing to do. It's not because you gotta always think of new ideas. You gotta perform. You gotta edit. You kind of, because you're a one-man band. Most of the time, I mean, like obviously I have you as well, but I mean it's on me. Like we got to think of ideas. We got to think of an idea, perform it, schedule it, edit it, release it, promote it, and also live life. Other than that, so
especially when you're not making money off of it.
Yes,
you gotta work your 40+ hour job, just to supply yourself.
Yes,
it's not an easy thing to do.
No.
And like, people be like, "Oh, he's a content creator, right? He must got it easy." Like, really don't, because
I feel like I should be doing more.
Yeah, not everyone is Markiplier, Mr. Beast, or like, well, you gotta understand, like they also started off with the struggle too.
Yes,
getting out there.
Mm-hmm.
They just were able to hit that wave and that train to go out further, and now they're successful.
I feel
like it's harder to do that now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. That's what I was about to say.
I feel like the move is like TikTok, but TikTok is so saturated with things that like don't really want to be associated.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see TikTok, it's like, ugh.
Yeah. It's a lot of copy.
Mm.
It's like you got to come up with something original, right? And not only that, it's hard to get put on the For You page with that original idea.
Mm.
But there's just someone else who sees your original idea and start copying that idea, and then they,
yes,
just like, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. I was the first one doing this, and someone else just done it a little bit better, or they just happen to have a personality, or maybe it is bad tits.
That always helps.
Always helps. Boost helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it shoots them up so high, and they get that check mark, and then they take those followers to YouTube, followers to Twitch,
everywhere,
to Instagram, sponsorship, and then they're making it easy, right? It's all about getting that viral status, is what she.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've hit a little bit viral. I knew it was gonna go viral because it's like the right time at right place. Because there was a time where the PS3 store was going down, and I am the PS3 connoisseur, and I was like, oh, let me make a video of all the exclusives on the PS3, and that's like the highest view video easily. And like, you know, there's always, I know what to do to go viral, but me as a person, I just can't do certain things because it goes against my principles, how I am a person. I want to make it doing exactly what I want to do. If I can't do it, then I'm not going to do it. I won't feel like I earned it. I won't feel right.
Yeah, I feel that a lot because, like, I can't tell you how many times I've tried doing this podcast.
I've been there most of the time.
And it just never felt right. But, like, this time, it feels right. It feels right. And, like, I'm like, all right. Even if the first episode doesn't do it,
yeah.
The fact of the matter is now, like, I got something right. And the reason why I decided to call it Stray Dogs was also homage to Bungo Stray Dogs, and, you know, it's my favorite series. But with us content creators, we are the stray dogs of the internet.
Yes.
We are the ones who are hoped to get picked up and taken care of. So I was like, this is a good name.
That is a good name.
That's why I wanted to invite other content creators here in Michigan and have this conversation with them. See how their drive is, what's pushing them further, why they won't give up, and yet to help promote them and share their content. And I'm like, I think this would be a good thing to do.
All right. I love it. Because I had a similar idea. I was going to, so the series is going to be called Why. So it was more, I didn't talk. Like, I was the interviewer. And then all I ask is, why Stray Dogs? Like, your favorite thing in the world. What are you most passionate about? Why are you passionate about? Like, so why? And you just go off. Just go off. And you see the passion in somebody. So that's an idea that I want to do. I also like show other people's like area. Like, you know how like I have the game room, right? I want to show off other, like MTV Cribs. But I miss that show too.
Yeah, you know what my house will look like.
Yeah, then you grow up and you realize that that's not really how life is, unfortunately, for the 99% of people. But hey, I appreciate what I have, but I like showcasing other people as well. That's why I like collaborating. Cause I enjoy working with other people. So, I do work like doing stuff alone sometimes, but I like to have a mix of it because I just enjoy seeing other people's opinion. That's why I like to do reviews. I want to see your opinion. Like, what do you think of mine? Like, do you hate me because I don't like your favorite show? Like, defend it then. Come on.
So I want to segue onto another question because I like that you brought that up. And what I want to say is, like, what is the most misunderstood thing about you?
In terms of what?
Misconception about, like, you and your content. Like, have anyone, like, ever commented on something and, like, just was completely misunderstood?
Man, it's usually positive because it's a small. Because I like to have a small fan base, like small dedicated fan base. Yeah. I gotta think back because when I see negative comments, I just laugh at it. I don't even take it to heart.
The best way.
I don't even take it. I gotta think.
Best way to do.
Hold on, because just like they just like, it's like little criticism, like, why did you do this? Like, why do you? Okay, so one video, like the PS3 video, you know, I got like a laid back demeanor. Well, I get crazy sometimes, but most of the time, like, I'm barely awake. It seems like the guy was like, "Oh, are you awake?" He's why you sound so sleepy? I'm like, this is how I talk.
Yeah, I was going to say the fuck every day.
And this is before I had a mic, so I didn't have a mic, so it was probably like lower, but it probably sound better with the mics. But I can't be like, and welcome to yet another dimension. My name is Jeremy, and
That's not you though.
I can't do that. It's like, hello.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. Like,
my head hurts already. So that's.
What's up, bros? Think PewDiePie. I'm not gonna be like, and go ahead and punch that like button. I can't do that.
I'll do it in a funny way, I guess. Yeah. But I like dry humor. You know.
I
chill,
do that.
Relax.
Heidi ho, but no.
Heidi.
Oh, shout out to those who can do it because they sell it really well and they're good at what they do.
Yeah. So, like,
by the way, I'm a huge fan of PewDiePie.
I never watched him a day in my life. And that day, in Seattle, is there? I guess is he still alive? Is he still he still does stuff?
He still does.
I just see. I'm not a big watcher of streamers. I like watch like 2.
So there's like a time where PewDiePie was just like all the rage, and then there was a time where like everyone hated him, and there was a time they loved him. I like the time before everyone hated him. No. Because he had a girlfriend. I still remember. I was just gonna quote this because I might do it wrong.
Okay.
Well, his girlfriend at the time, they were like carving pumpkins for Halloween, and he smelled the pumpkin. And he's like, "Ooh, it smells like your mom would be a pizzeria." I was like, "Damn, you said mistake. It smells like your mom."
Yeah, pizzeria.
I was like, "God, dude." That lives in my head. Ring Creed, the most fun. The most funniest moment.
See, the thing was, I don't know. Streamers, I want to play the game. So I know you can watch games. They have to be really funny for me to watch. So
they have to have entertainment value to their Steam, because like it's really hard to do.
Yes. Because I'm just quiet when I talk. I'm just like playing the game.
You're focused.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to anybody.
So with me, obviously, because I do Twitch, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. Like now, I feel like I want to entertain people, but I don't want to play this game.
just don't play the game. Just do other stuff.
Most of the game that people want to play is like fucking Overwatch or some shit like that. Like, I'm not. You know how I feel about Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna play that fucking game, right? But I'm not gonna play a JRPG because that takes a lot of fucking time.
And I want to pay attention. Yeah. Like it's like imagine playing Persona. You gotta pay attention. Yeah. You gotta strategize. I guess you could. It's a turn based, but it just gets in the way of my enjoyment.
I can do MMOs because that's different. Because like you're playing with friends in MMOs.
Yeah,
right?
You're already talking.
Yeah, you hop in a Discord. You just shut out the shit. Right? Chat's like, yo, these guys are fucking wild. It's like they're living their whole world in this secondary life. So that's entertaining. But again, like having people to play with, but taking your role-playing aspect into like an MMO game, it's entertaining. It's going to be different.
I love this cat so much. I know, she's like trying to give me a kiss. Yeah, Akali's so sweet. Say something. You want to say something to the camera? Meow, 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 meow. There you go. See? Yeah. She'll like me, though. All right, what do you say? I'm sorry.
But I just feel like it's just all the same. Twitch. Everyone has a game up, camera, just playing a game. But there are a few streamers that I can watch that does that. Like there's, I'm a butcher her name, like Rupee or something like that. She's a Capcom streamer.
Oh.
Yes, she gets a lot of shit from Capcom and Sega.
That's what I want to do.
She's just like sponsored by them. I'm just like, bro, the stuff that she get and her detail and knowledge of these games is just unfathomable.
You have to show me. That sounds like somebody I want to watch because it's like, I like talking about the game. Like, the more like comedy stuff, like making fun of this stuff, I want to like be serious. I'm serious about gaming. So I like the mechanics and talking about it.
So I just watched her stream not too long. I want to say last night or night before. Just playing Mega Man X.
Oh, classic.
First time playing it, she said. Before that, she did Sonic Brotherhood, which was awesome. Sonic Brotherhood.
Oh, Sonic Brotherhood. I was like, what? Brotherhood Chronicles. Of what? What is it?
The one that was on
Sonic?
DS. Yeah, the RPG one.
Oh, you see, like, I'm not a Sonic maniac like you. Maniac. I like Sonic a lot, but you have a whole clan of Sonic.
Hey, don't shit on this.
I'm not shitting on it. It's just a weird franchise to do it with. It makes sense. Hold on. No. Okay.
I'm sorry, we the Mario Bros over here.
It's just okay. I understand when you're like the age that we are. Sonic was the man. Like he was the man for like our generation, the coolest. Yes, yeah. So I understand, but now people like older, younger. I don't understand why they would like Sonic.
They still like Sonic, bro.
I don't know. I never. We gotta talk. We need to have our own podcast with just dedicated to Sonic, because I know you about to go.
Gladly, I'll boom, statue right on the top.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'll talk about it for hours.
Okay.
I'll bring a special guest. I'll be like, hey, Sonic, boss man, I need you to come over. We're gonna have this conversation.
He has a wait. Is your brother, right?
Yeah.
He's Sonic? Okay. What are you again? SPL. See,
I was originally Sonic, but we had this argument about it. So he doesn't want.
Aren't you older though?
Exactly.
That don't make any sense. He wasn't even allowed. You were.
I'm just nice enough to give him the title.
You were born the same year as Sonic, right? 91. Mm-hmm. So you're Sonic.
I should be.
Yeah, that's what makes.
That's my argument. Did it win? No.
No.
But here's
I want to hear the origins of this.
Yo, but here's the craziest thing, right? When I first met my little brother Sonic, he kept coming in my store at Sensors, and he was just looking at all the Sonic stuff. And I'm like, bro, what do you want? Yeah, he just keeps staring at this. I mean, he's like, yeah, because my name is Sonic. I was like, no, nah, because I'm Sonic. So that's how the argument started. And he's like, you don't got a Sonic team. I was like, what the fuck are you talking to, bro? I do got a Sonic team. I got Shadow, I got Knuckles. And he's like, I got a Shadow. I'm
so confused.
So it was a bit of a little argument there. Eventually, like, I ended up joining their team, and then my group ended up joining in, like, morphing in. So we just ended up changing names. Well, and I went from my Sonic, from my group, to SVO, because I still kept that ninja style that is me, which you know.
What? There's two different Sonic teams? I thought it was just one.
We merged into one.
Okay, all right. We need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay, all right. It's before. Okay. I didn't know people did this. I didn't know people did this before you told me. I'm like, a Sonic team? I thought we just like games.
Bro, every member was completely named from all the games till we had to dab into the comic books.
I see. I have never read one comic.
Big the team is.
Damn. Can I be one?
You gotta talk to boss.
All right, I'll talk to boss.
Yeah, you gotta talk to boss, man.
I'm gonna start Super Mario Brothers team. That's what's up. Yeah.
What are you gonna be, Luigi?
Who else? What else? You doing? Birdo. What's up, man? Shy Guy? Yeah, Shy Guy's right. You gotta get you a mask. Off screen.
How's those brownies?
What? Do we have cooking oil? No.
You gotta go back out.
Get back in that kitchen. Come on. I'm hungry.
Why didn't you text me? You did back of the fox. Damn. Can you use the avocado oil? One up.
It's avocado. Thanks.
Or alongside it. You used the spray kit? Pan?
Test.
Cooking oil, like you have to. Oh, I thought you was using the spray. I was like, you can't do that. That's cheating. That should work. You have to subs like you gotta. We should have cut.
Just derail the podcast.
Yeah, derail this hard.
No, it's a good thing because it's about food. Yeah. And how I'm not gonna eat food now, and I'm sad. I'm doing all this work, all this talking, all this conversating. Should we pause this? Okay.
We don't have that.
Just go get fucking hot and ready. Did you eat? I ate like 2 hours ago. Same. You don't have to do it. No,
don't have to do it right
now. No, chill. I don't like. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
You said it was 10?
Yeah, I thought it was 10.
Bro, yeah, definitely looking at this wrong.
Yeah. Why did I say it was 10? Why did I say, I saw 9? Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why, because nobody else does that except for me. I didn't know you. Yeah, why you do it?
Why? Because it just makes sense.
Thank you. See?
That's 24 hours in a day.
Why you do that? It's like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
What time is it? 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.?
Exactly.
What if you inside the house? You don't fucking know. You wake up. What time is it? 9. What time is it? 9 p.m. Yes, you gotta say it twice. But if you say fucking 2100 hours, what time is it? I already know.
Yeah, it's already.
Yeah. You gonna live in this house for that weekend. You gonna have to find out.
6:00.
Why?
Because when I used to work at Benson's Medical Supply, they were like, and we gotta leave at 18.
$1,800.
So I'm gonna tell you a trick, Jackie.
You add or subtract.
No.
I don't even do math. I just know it.
No, I just know it. But the best way to help you is, so let's say it's 18, right? Subtract 2, get rid of the 1. What you got? 6.
Too much. Too much work. But yeah, that's why I thought it was because I never see anybody that does it. So you're the only other person.
No, Jackie.
Did you cook with olive oil?
I don't care. Give
Try it. Try it. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, interrupting the podcast. I'm leaving this in here.
Extra virgin.
Oh, you can't use that.
You can't use that.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna put like some clips.
Okay. Okay.
Jackie, we're interrupting the whole podcast. Sorry.
You got cooking oil.
Where's your cooking oil? Check.
Damn it, Jackie.
God damn it, Jackie.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Before we got to Sonic. How do you get to Sonic?
Oh, one of my favorite streamers.
Oh, it's so knowledgeable. Okay. Yeah. So the streaming thing. It's I would love to do it, but I like the.
Oh, you already know the struggles. You already know the.
No, the thing is, when I experience a new game, I want to be by myself and experience it. Like people are talking to me, like do this, do that. I'm like, bro, shut. People hate me. But if it's a game I played many times, like Resident Evil, I would like to experience it.
Why not just do a playthrough? Like it's like record yourself playing a game and just throw it up on your channel. Like
I should do that.
Like a preferred dimension playthrough or something like that. You know. That way you don't.
I would like that.
Like kind of like how Markiplier does like 3-state games. You can do that. A little like some short whole games.
I actually like watching because this is one streamer or like YouTuber. Nobody knows who he is. He has like even an old screen name. He's Vash 1234 9. That's his name. He's been doing it since like 2007, 8. Yes, this is where he got the name from. But his first, it's funny though. His first playthrough on YouTube was like 2008. It was The Bouncer. The Bouncer. And
that's a good game. Everyone's sleeping on that game.
I remember getting that game. That was the first game I thought. Tekken, and like that was like one of the first big games for the PlayStation. And you thought like coming from Final Fantasy is gonna be an RPG, but it's a beat 'em up. And then that ragdoll phase is just like the ragdoll.
Funniest thing ever.
I like that game a lot. It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I don't have no issues with it really. It's a lot of fun, but that's my favorite streamer.
Hey, quiet in the kitchen, man.
Quiet on the set.
Hey, fucking. Just wait, we're almost done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Vash 1234 9. He is the funniest streamer or YouTuber where he does gameplay because it was before stream like Twitch, but he does Twitch stuff. He's hilarious. I watched him play in it, and I don't watch streamers at all, and I think he's hilarious. You should check him out. And he likes a lot of the same games as me. But me,
I was like, he's playing the bouncer.
The Bouncer, yes.
We're getting close to our time here.
Did you cover all your bases?
I pretty much did. I do have like a few questions.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire?
No, you can, but do whatever you want. It's your podcast. I don't know why I'm trying to take over. Go ahead.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory? Playing Smash all night. I remember one night we played Smash and then like Mario Party, and we like tried to play Pokemon and until the sun rose. Just playing video games. That's it. or playing in the hood.
Honestly, that's so you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing the exact same thing my whole life.
Have you ever touched grass?
No,
Okay.
I smell I don't like. I like being inside. Like, there's no pleasures in life that I can't do outside. I can't do inside,
Exactly.
and I'm not gonna explain all the pleasures.
If you won $10 million, how would you spend it?
Invest first, and then buy a house, buy everybody, my friends, whatever they need to pay off their houses, car, pay off all my debts. Everybody could, like, I don't have a big enough house. That's the first thing yeah.
What if you got a girlfriend, bro? She could cook for us.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, just take care of all my debts and buy everybody what they need. And buy a house and a car. That's it. That's the start. And then buy every game I want.
What is the biggest challenge you're facing right now while you're going through your YouTube journey as a content creator?
Time. It's not enough time. Or money.
That is
time and money.
Time and money.
Yeah, because I'm at my job, I can't do what I need to do. So I could plan in my head, but it's just, and I'm tired after work, but it's just time to do anything. So I need time management more.
Other than your father, I
Mm-hmm.
would say is one of your most important figures and mentor. Was there anyone else that was a mentor figure to you that's pretty much important too, as well as your father?
Mentor? My brother helped me out. My older brother. He was there. No, that's it. The mentor? Trying to think. No, not really. Just my dad. You're a mentor now. You helped me out.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but like growing up, just my dad. I just kind of just do it, like figure it out on my own. Unfortunately, yeah. And when you're working, you helping with you're hanging out with your older siblings, and like cousins, like they help you out. So my brother, I guess, too.
Okay. Last question, dude. Where can the listeners find you?
Look up on YouTube.com, Preferred Dimension. Preferred Dimension on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We have a Facebook group. Hopefully one time next dimension, Twitch. But yeah, it's all Preferred Dimension. That's where they can find me. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm not gonna say the ending, but go ahead. That's it. Preferred Dimension everywhere.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm glad that you were able to, come over.
Anytime.
I feel like this might be a pretty good first episode.
I mean, I'm in it, so yeah. I had to do it.
And to send it out, I would like to raise a toast to the stray dogs.
We sip.
All right, great, buddy.